Today, the world mourns the loss of a true musical legend, Quincy Jones. Known as one of the most influential music producers, composers, and visionaries of our time, Quincy passed away at 91 in his Los Angeles home, surrounded by his loved ones. Quincy Jones wasn't just a producer. He was a musical titan who reshaped the soundscape of modern music. From working with legends like Frank Sinatra to producing Michael Jackson's groundbreaking Thriller album, Quincy's impact is felt across generations and genres. With Thriller, Quincy and Michael created history. This wasn't just an album, it was a phenomenon that changed the music industry. Tracks like Beat It and Billie Jean became instant classics, and with Quincy's incredible vision, Thriller remains one of the best-selling albums of all time. It wasn't just Michael Jackson's incredible talent. It was the genius of Quincy Jones that helped turn Thriller into a cultural phenomenon. Quincy Jones, an absolute pioneer in the music industry, teamed up with Michael Jackson, and their mission was clear. Every single song had to be a hit. Quincy took this challenge to heart. He knew that Thriller had to sound unlike anything the world had heard before. And he delivered. Let's talk about how he did it. Quincy's first brilliant move was blending genres like no one had done before. He brought in rock legend Eddie Van Halen for a killer guitar solo on Beat It. It was groundbreaking, a fusion of rock and pop that thrilled fans of both genres and set a new standard in music. But Quincy didn't stop there. He had another trick up his sleeve, making Thriller cinematic. He turned music videos into mini-movies. Remember the Thriller video? That wasn't just a music video. It was an experience. Quincy collaborated with director John Landis, making sure MTV couldn't resist playing it over and over. This move helped break down racial barriers, giving black artists like Michael more visibility and influence in mainstream media. Thriller didn't just break records. It changed the entire game for pop music. With over 70 million copies sold and 8 Grammy Awards in one night, Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson redefined what pop music could be. Thriller became a beacon, inspiring artists, breaking cultural barriers, and proving that music could be both art and universal. Thanks to Quincy Jones, Thriller is more than just an album. It's a legend. Quincy's creativity, vision, and skill turned Michael into the king of pop and showed the world that real artistry isn't about following trends. It's about setting them. Born in 1933 in Chicago, Quincy's journey to fame was anything but easy. Growing up in a challenging neighborhood, he found an escape in music, a passion that would eventually lead him to Berklee College of Music, where his natural talent blossomed. In his early years, Quincy toured with jazz bands and collaborated with some of the biggest names in music, including Ray Charles, a lifelong friend. His unique approach to music and keen ear for arrangement quickly made him a sought-after artist in the jazz world. Frank Sinatra took notice too. Quincy became Sinatra's close collaborator, arranging some of his most iconic pieces. Together, they created a sophisticated sound that would become a signature of Sinatra's later years. As his career evolved, so did his accolades. Quincy was awarded 28 Grammys and numerous honors from around the world. He was a true pioneer, not only breaking racial barriers in Hollywood, but also paving the way for future generations. In 1985, Quincy gathered some of the biggest names in music for We Are the World, a powerful anthem to support famine relief in Africa. This iconic collaboration highlighted Quincy's deep belief in using music for a greater purpose. Quincy Jones' legacy extends beyond music. As a mentor, he guided talents like Will Smith, Rashida Jones, and even produced The Color Purple, introducing us to Whoopi Goldberg and Oprah Winfrey in their first major film roles. His influence and love for storytelling transformed both the music and film industries. Today, as we say goodbye, we remember Quincy Jones as more than a music producer. He was a visionary, a philanthropist, a friend to so many, and a symbol of resilience and hope. So, if you're as amazed as we are by the genius behind Thriller, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments which song from Thriller is your all-time favorite. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.